Yo, it's your boy Beezy, and we coming at y'all with a quick message. Well, this is probably gonna be quick. This is gonna be all signs. So, yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me put on a frequency, and then we can get started. I ask that the angels, the ancestors, and the spirit gods of the highest and the purest healing white light come down and protect me. I ask that Archangel Gabriel come through and help me effectively communicate these messages that are needed for you guys right now. And I ask that Archangel Raphael cover me in healing as I channel these messages for you guys. All right. Okay. All right, so we're going to be starting with the sign of Aries, and we're going to go all the way through. All right, and this reading is going to be surrounded around what advice or messages do you guys need at this time? Or it may change depending on, I really had a more specific one, but it's been a lot going on before I even got this reading started. But we're just going to go into it. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's start with Aries. So what messages for Aries right now do they need to know regarding their journey? Either where are they at, or what is it that they need to know moving forward? For Aries. So Aries, around this time, you guys are definitely going to be realizing, you guys are going to be waking up / realizing where you guys need to be putting your time and energy. So you guys are gonna, because wherever you put this time and energy, it's gonna bring 6 of Wands success. So I feel like you're gonna be cultivating yourself into a lane that you feel is what you need to do. So maybe you struggled with finding like the right work opportunity or like your passion project. That's kind of what it's giving me, the passion project. You haven't really found that thing that kind of pushes you or motivates you to continue to keep going. But I feel like right now you're finding something. And so what are they finding or discovering? Yeah, so you guys might have had mental blocks. So you guys could have probably been like at a self-limiting belief with how you seen yourself or seen how far you can go with something. Because with the eight of swords and the sun, it's kind of giving me that like this light was shined upon how you were keeping yourself mentally entrapped from seeing the good that could happen. So you were kind of stuck in a lower frequency or a lower like I said, a limiting perspective. So you only see, well, I'll only be able to go this far, or I'll only be able to attain this. But now that you become into this enlightenment of what your passion is, or really what your purpose is, now you're working on this it's either it's a passion project or it's something dealing with like where you put your time and energy, and it's coming out with the 6 of Wands, meaning success. All right, so what wisdom surrounding this new, so I'm getting it's like a new energy that you guys are going to be experiencing or like moving in. So what does Aries need to know? What wisdom does Aries need to know? What wisdom does Aries need to know around this time? Happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So this could be talking about like self-fulfillment. And with the sun popping out here too, yeah. So I feel like you this new era that you're about to step into, or this new these choices or decisions that you're making, is about to lead you to a place where you can really be truly happy, right? And it's going to be because you're doing things that you're really passionate about, or things that you truly love, or things that like I said, it's like putting in that work to get that success. So something that you're doing is going to pay off, and it's going to, like, not saying just this is going to create the happiness, but I feel like it's the work that you've done to get yourself back into the movement, to that action, right? Into this energy of the Six of Wands and the Sun energy. You're putting yourself bottom of the deck. Yeah, partnership. It's because you're now partnering up with yourself. You're now getting in tune with yourself to find and discover these other parts of yourself that you never knew you had. All right. So, what is the main lesson right now that Aries soul is going through right now at this current time? What is the main message or lesson that Aries is going through at this current time when it comes to their soul path? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you may have been all right. So you may have, all right. Oh, boom. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you could have had a particular friend that may have enlightened you, or they may have allowed you to kind of see how far you could go with something. So the people around you. So you've met somebody that kind of has shown you like, wow, you're really talented at this, or you're really good at this. And I feel like that boost that person's giving you is helping you see past that limited belief of, oh, it's only this good, or it's only like this, you know? I feel like you're going above and beyond that now. So I feel like be grateful and thankful for the people that are guiding you at this time. All right? Any more lessons? Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, so this is kind of tapping into more of that, where you're becoming more confident in what is it you're doing. So maybe before you could have been limiting yourself because of this fear, right? It's that fear of that limiting self-belief, of that fear of like, well, it'll only go this far. It really won't take off. It's all those doubts and those fears that were coming in. But now that you're trusting this, like this passion, that love for what you're doing, you're kind of seeing how it is working out. It can work out. So that's all I got for y'all, Aries. I really hope that this resonates with y'all. Thank you. Leave a like, share, comment, and that subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next reading. So next, we about to hop into Taurus. Taurus, y'all is going to be at 8. All right. Let's set this up. All right. That was a good one, y'all. That was a good one, Aries. So Aries, y'all definitely about to be hey, just start tapping into that love. The things that you got passion for, start tapping into it. Don't be afraid to that fear. Don't let the fear. Don't let if I can do it, can I do it? It's going to take work, but when you see it on the back end, you're going to see, like, I put in all that work for this to actually work out. So trust yourself, Aries. Trust yourself. All right. Okay, so we're going to get into Taurus. Let's put that right there. Get these back in here. All right, Taurus. Let's see what y'all got going on. Or not what y'all got going on, but what is around this time that you guys need to know, or messages that regarding y'all, where you guys are at on your journey right now. This may be an overlap for Aries, but you may be wanting to stop, but just keep going. Like, don't really give up just because I'm getting something's gonna have to take time, but you can't give up. You gotta kind of keep pushing through. That's what the 8 of Pentacles said. You're gonna have to keep putting that work. I don't know if it was 8 or 7, but if it was, I think it definitely feel like it was the 8. The 8 is gonna be telling you that you gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. You got to put in a lot of work for it to kind of manifest. All right. So let's get into Taurus. Let's get into Taurus, y'all. Let's get into Taurus. All right. I'm going to shuffle. All right. Okay, so Taurus, we're really going to put y'all time at 10-10. Taurus, y'all 10-10. All right. Okay, hold on. That's 10. All right, so what messages for Taurus around this time regarding their journey or the path that they're on? So Taurus, you guys could be trying to get something in order because it is y'all season right now. So you guys could be trying to get things in order in your life because I think Taurus is an earth sign. So you guys could be kind of working on getting things organized or like strategically kind of working on things right now to get things kind of worked out in a plan. It's kind of giving me energy of like coming up with a plan for success, a plan that works the best. Okay, so what messages for Taurus? Okay, so you got the Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so Taurus, y'all definitely, okay, so see, that kind of resonates with what I was saying before, right? So something y'all are gonna get, something you guys are doing right now, or something that you're putting in order or putting, it's giving me, it's like you balancing something out right now. Something you're balancing out a particular way you used to handle a situation or deal with something, but whatever way that you're handling or dealing with it or putting a plan in for it is gonna bring you so much happiness. Like you're gonna finally get to a place where you're gonna see, and what I'm really getting is that you're gonna learn how to balance. It's a balance of nurturing. You're gonna learn how to nurture yourself and give to other things. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Cause okay, so in the past you may have went and overgave to situations. And you might have been collaborating with the wrong people, or you may have just given too much time to certain things, and you was always in this energy of trying to realize, like, it's kind of like thinking, like, is it worth it, though? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You probably wasn't seeing results, or you probably wasn't seeing something actually work out. And over time, it brought you to this place of feeling like, should I even keep doing this? You know, like, I know how to make it work, but should I keep doing this? Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, you really had to make that decision for yourself if that was something that you truly wanted to continue doing. And I feel like now you are at this point where you're balancing out. Yeah, so I feel like that's kind of crazy how that caught my attention, but there could be stuff. So like right now, your awareness can be like on 10. Like you could really be kind of aware of a lot of things, or like things are kept. It's I'm getting something with like your attention to details. So you're having like key attention to details right now. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So with wisdom, moving forward. Yeah, you guys are paying attention. It's something that you guys are paying attention to detail with that is actually helping you move and be more happy. So like I said, starting out, it was giving me the energy of like you really balancing out things, balancing out what you give, the flow, your flow of energy, you know, in the water, out the water. So it's kind of giving me the energy of balance. You're learning how to master your balance. Okay, so you got visionary and assertive, but what? Giraffe and cougar. Giraffe, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. Temperance energy is there too. Both the visionary. So yeah, I feel like you're now starting to see something from, you're seeing things from a higher perspective in your life or with situations. So the way that you may have viewed things in the past may have, I don't know, this is like kind of a reoccurring thing, but something from your past may have only allowed you to it's kind of like with the 7, right? You already know a way of doing something, right? But does that way still fulfill you, or does it kind of just make you be like, I'm not really feeling it, you know? And I think that's the part that you're having to look at when you're looking at these things from a higher perspective. It's like, but does it really fulfill me, or does it just give me a temporary feeling? Is it really something that I really truly align with just because it works, or is it just something that I'm doing just because it works, you know? And then with the cougar assertive, it says, in your silence, you find power, claim your leadership role, and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. So yeah, you making these changes, you having this faith to balance out whatever it is, it has led you to this happiness. So now you're at this point where you're asserting what you want. You're speaking about what you want. And then with that confidence, right, that's kind of giving the energy like you're believing, you're truly believing in what it is that you want to manifest, what you want to bring into your reality. Okay, Taurus, y'all got some good energy right now. Okay. So what lesson right now is Taurus experiencing upon this journey or the path that they're taking? What lessons? I said lessons, but I was trying to say lesson. But so you guys could be mastering multiple lessons at this time. Let's see. What lessons is Taurus? So okay, so 2 or 3 cards is like bending, but they ain't come out. So I'm kind of getting like you'll bend, but you'll never break. So you may have been going through tough situations that, yeah, it could have been surrounded like friendships or something like that. Because didn't I say something about earlier you were given to situations, but then when you start balancing it out, so maybe you may have been overgiving yourself in the past with situations because you felt alone, or you just were depending on friendships and stuff, or depending on people. And then when those people weren't there, it was kind of just like, you would kind of get down. But I feel like you got to realize that these people, they had to treat you like that so you can get back into this balancing energy of balancing out yourself, giving to yourself, right? Asserting what it is that you want in your life, what you deserve, seeing from the higher perspective of what you don't need in your life, or seeing from a higher perspective of what work, what don't work, Because at the end of the day, you are the chariot. You are the one that has that willpower to keep it going or to stop it. And I feel like you had to learn that lesson through these friends or through these people that made you feel like you was by yourself. All right, so that's all, Taurus. I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all had a good read, Taurus. Y'all had a good read. Y'all had a good read. Y'all had a good read, Taurus. I liked y'all read. All right, so let's hop next. Let's clear up this. We finna get to some Gemini. Okay, so hold on, Gemini. All right, so Gemini, we're finna get into Gemini right now. I'm kind of getting some pre-messages while I'm hopping into Gemini's reading. Y'all, okay, it may be okay. So I just had this thought about this reader I used to watch a lot, and she used to do her like Gemini. That was like her signature every time she did a Gemini reading. But I haven't seen a video in so long, so me thinking about that. So Gemini, there could have been something that you guys haven't seen in like a long time, or something that you guys haven't experienced in a long time, and it may just be coming back into your mind like, wow, I haven't did that in a while. So you guys could definitely be feeling like nostalgic about certain things, or it's kind of giving me like review, like certain things are coming back up, or like flashbacks of like past events or past things that you've experienced. They could be coming up, or you could be seeing something that kind of reminds you like, wow, I haven't seen that in a long time, Okay, so let's see. Let's get these shuffled. All right, so what messages for Gemini regarding their path or the journey that they're on currently? Okay, so you got cards want to keep popping out while I'm trying to shuffle. So there could be yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like how I was saying, the memories, like, so there could be certain memories or certain things that are just like popping out you at this moment, at this point in time. Because the one that popped out was the Knight of Swords. and it could be happening really fast. Like it could be out of the blue, where you just kind of get like random flashes of like past things that you've been through, or not even past. I'm not really getting those things that you've been through. It could just be past moments, like past memories that are kind of like resurfacing or like kind of coming back into frame. So you could be looking at old memories in your phone, or looking at um, your old self, like your old how you used to deal with things, your old how you used to view yourself. You're looking at all the old you. I'm not getting energy that you're getting stuck in it, but it's kind of like that. I'm scratching the third eye. So it's kind of getting, you're seeing something from a different view. You're seeing yourself from a different view. So you may be a different person now, but the memories that keep coming up is like it's allowing you to look at yourself to see how far you've come, like, or who you used to be before. All right. So what messages for Gemini? All right. So you got the Five of Swords and the Sun. Bottom of the deck, Magician. So what I'm getting so far is that there's particular things in your life that you have you've given up on, and it could be people, because I do see two people walking away, or you could have been one of the people walking away. So maybe you have been kind of entertaining a past situation, or just keeping yourself tied to like trying to keep something up. It's kind of giving the energy of like waiting around for these people to come back. Like these people have left and are gone, right? But then you're kind of still standing there with like the swords of like, I don't know. I kind of want to read what the Five of Swords mean. I feel guided to read it. You are definitely feeling strong, maybe a little angry, a little fed up with a situation, and you're prepared to throw punches. If you choose to go with this routine, you'll definitely win, but there'll probably be unforeseen consequences. You're so focused on the situation that you're not thinking about the future. Stop considering the situation for a second before you do something you regret. So yeah, y'all, okay, so boom. So there could have been like a past, so you guys could possibly still have resentment tied to certain situations that you've experienced in the past. And it could be with two people, possibly, that you've experienced this with. And I feel like with the Sun here, I feel like that's kind of getting, the Empress popping out. Yeah, because I feel, okay, so you're going through, so I'm getting that you're going through this clearing. And this clearing that you're going through is allowing you to see like past situations that you may have been holding on to. So this clearing is bringing up things so that you can really see. So it'll kind of help you really see. It's kind of like when you get a view on if these things are still affecting you, or if they are even still making you even feel away. So right now, Gemini, y'all are going through a clearing because y'all are finally about to start stepping into this Empress energy, this divine energy that you were always meant to be in. What is that? Four of Wands. I just heard a commitment with yourself. So Gemini, y'all are coming back into a commitment with yourself. Yeah, because it could have possibly been two situations that you have been trying to like keep up. I'm not really getting into playing games thing, but I'm getting this more of a, you were just trying to keep yourself tied up into situations because you possibly thought that was fulfilling. But I feel like now with this Empress energy here, let me get a little more clarity. Why is the Empress in the Four of Wands? Yeah, because there have been past situations. Yeah, because what I'm kind of getting, because with the Four of Wands, it is two people on here, right? And you may have had past hurt situations where, you know, it could have been people that kind of hurt your heart, or like they kept things hidden from you, or like you were in denial about what was really going on in this situation or with these people. Because there's a lot of swords, so it's kind of giving more like mental energy. So I think you were more in your head about like these past things. So maybe that's something you're clearing and you're healing your mental state right now. You're allowing yourself to process a lot of what didn't go right, so that you can finally move forward to coming into alignment with yourself, the stability, the love, the happiness, the peace within yourself. So you could really be in this energy right now. I think that is Taurus energy. You could be in this energy right now where you're just kind of focused on you. You're putting your own self on a pedestal. You're treated, I don't know. You're treating yourself like a pedestal. So it's just giving me the energy if you're putting you first around this time. All right, just let me get one more. Yeah, justice. Yeah, so you stepping into this new energy is definitely bringing you a lot of, chariot. Yeah, because you're finally taking control of your life. So maybe before you possibly could have thought you was taking control, you might have thought that you were doing things a particular way that was, you know, but I think that was all you knew. And I feel like that's why you're having a lot of these flashbacks, because it's flashbacks about how you handle things, or how you, I've been scratching my third eye this whole time. Yeah, so you're seeing beyond your past. You're looking at your past as like why it had to happen. So it's kind of giving me a more of like the crown chakra energy. So getting from that higher perspective of the situations. And then with that justice here, you're getting justice for taking this time to put it into you, taking this time to reflect on, like, it could possibly be like past relationships, or like past situations that hurt you, whether it had been people keeping things hidden from you, or just swords energy, being stabbed in the back, like, people not really being in, I'm kind of getting like the energy like being in your face. Like people would be there, but they wouldn't be there. Because technically with this too, it could be people playing games, But what I was really getting is like, two people walked away, or it could have been 2 times you walked away from somebody that was like playing games, or someone that wasn't taking you serious, Like you could have kept up with that, but it just wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't. And I think that's what pushed you to get to this point, to start realizing like, okay, but like that's not the same. A lot of things are not the same. You're not the same. And that's why this Empress energy is popping out, because you're not who you used to be. You respect yourself now. You love yourself. You crown yourself before somebody else crown you. And I know, it's the Empress card, but that don't mean anything, because you could be a man looking at this too, but it's still you stepping into your power. You stepping into you putting yourself first. So it's kind of giving me like the heart chakra energies, come back into that self-love, come back into the divinity of who you are. Because then I say that right, divine, and I didn't even say Empress, I was just saying divine. So you're stepping back into your divine energy of who you are. Oh yeah, so Gemini, y'all are definitely going through some changes around this time. And I think it's definitely reflecting. And I feel like that's part of your justice, It's not to just brag and show people that you're doing better, but I feel like it's just a natural, it's for you first. It's for you first to connect and see what you've been building for yourself. All right, so what wisdom? All right, so you have humpback whale singer, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with the purpose and the power in your soul. Yeah, so tapping back into this, what really aligns you with you, what really brings out that inner you, what really, and this, I would connect this with the divine feminine, because of your inner navigation always guides you. That's you tapping into that heart, that intuition, that true what you feel, that true guidance, that true throat chakra, right? That thinking about the decision before you make it, not thinking, but really meditating on that decision before you make it. It's the like really getting in tune with how things make you feel, with how you see things, feel things. So that could also be another reason why, you're looking at all these past times that people, or you could be going back and, or maybe, I'm getting it now. There may have been like old situations that you have been holding on to. So like there could have been past hurt situations that you may have been holding on to, and it's kind of like baggage. Like you may not see it throat chakra. So that means that's something hard for you to express. Like that these past situations that you've been through was kind of keeping you stuck a little bit, because you was kind of dependent still on either the situations turn out the same, or you just kind of had these memories of, had this baggage of all this heartbreak that you have experienced. So you got the Linux, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets, keep them sacred. In solitude, you will find your strength. So yeah, you definitely had to take some time to kind of get back to you, kind of get back to your own energy, get back into. So that could be like, so you could be knowing things or you could be seeing stuff, but like you're not really speaking on what you're seeing. You kind of just being like an observer. You taking that quiet time down to really kind of connect back inwards, and you connect the inwards is allowing you to see outwards. I think that's why I kept scratching my third eye, because you're seeing beyond a lot of what is shown to you or what was shown to you. So you got the B, community, and it says you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So yeah, so this new energy that you're stepping into, or this divine, you come back to this divine energy, is allowing you to kind of see how you are that one that can create better. You are that one that can bring better into your life. But it starts with you being open to receiving that, It starts with you being open to seeing that you can have that you can experience that. All right. So let's see. What lessons was or is Gemini experiencing around this time? What lessons? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah. So you're learning right now about things that truly fulfill you. Because I feel like these past things, they didn't fulfill you. I think it may have been something that you probably thought you felt. And I think that's why it probably was more mental. Yeah, so you were more mentally involved with, because if there was cups coming out, then I could see it, but it's a lot of swords. So it's kind of giving me energy that you were more like mentally tied to certain situations, or you were keeping yourself mentally stuck to certain situations because of, giving so much, or pride. Yeah, so you may have been trying to like overly do or like overly be, because it says I love myself and see myself in everyone. Yeah, I feel like you were trying to be. It's kind of the energy of like trying to act like everything's all right, or like trying to act like things don't bother you. But I feel like that's why those things are coming up, so that they can be cleared, so you can confront and get out of that denial energy. I'm gonna pull one more. I'm gonna shuffle, and I'm gonna randomly pull this. So I'm not gonna shuffle it out. I'm gonna pull it out. All right. So, what is the next lesson, or what is the future advice of a lesson that Gemini would need to be aware of? Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And then what came out with the other one? Your inner navigation always guides you. So be aware of having moments where you kind of get more in your head about things and you don't really tap into your heart center. So that actual part of you that really feels what you feel